And now, ladies and gentlemen, get ready for your favorite game.
Who's that douche canoe?
Who's that douche canoe? What you gonna do when I take the boat and it lands on your shoe? Woohoo! Hey! Max Rebo from the Max Rebo Band. Yeah. No? Barney Fife. No? Dirk Diggler. No? Oh, man. Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs. Yeah, no? No. Oh, I know. It's, Billy Madison. Yeah, that movie with that guy. Hey? No? Come on, who is it? Don't boo him! Hey, Frauditor, man, he likes going to hotels and bothering the guests at the hotel. What could be more noble than that? You know what I mean? Yeah, maybe pooping in the hotel lobby. Oh my goodness, what the heck was that? Oh man, yeah, the only thing more noble than bothering the people at the hotel is to poo in the lobby. Yeah. Oh, bogus. Alright. So anyway, oh, dang nabbit
Anyway, guys, before we start the show today, I gotta, because I don't know. I'm in a weird headspace today, and then I woke up this morning. Well, the first thing I see is news. I get emails from everybody. Apparently, Fraudit Terminator passed away. So, condolences, thoughts, and prayers with him and his family. And let's take a moment of silence for him. And I went back and I looked, and I had forgotten that the very first upload he ever did was a live stream with him and Ray. So like I went back and I rewatched that, and it's sad. It's sad. So if you want to go over there, in fact, here, wait, I think I have a link. Oh no, that's mine. Hold on, let me get that link real quick for you guys. If anyone wants to go over there and send their condolences or anything like that. Oh, here we go. Bam, there you go. So anyway, yeah. So I wanted to, since that was the first thing I saw this morning, it's obviously the first thing I wanted to say. Yeah, that's sad. But on a brighter note, we got P. Barnes back. Great to have you here, buddy, and you get the first happy dance of the day. Let's go. All right, thank you. Terry Barnes is here. Good morning. God bless. God bless you, sir. Absolutely. P. Barnes, Terry Barnes, Cliff Hickson, what's up? It's the Barnes Brothers Show. Good night, mates. All right. That's right. P. Barnes, Greg Jonick, Victoria P. What's up? Terry Barnes, P. Barnes, Victoria B. Cliff Hickson. Oh no! Oh, he saw the next Daniel picture. Let's see. Greg Jonek, Cliff Hickson, the son of Ramaneg. All right. What's up? Good to see you. Let's see. LaDonna Rogers. Hey, what's up? And P. Burns, have I checked my email? If you're asking me about the Fraudit Terminator thing, that's obviously what we just talked about. So yeah, absolutely. Donna Rogers, hey, David E. Persons with the first dad joke of the morning. A frauditor said he was attacked outside a post office by a dog on his bike while frauditing. The postmaster said, "It's not my dog. He can't ride a bike." Kova 42 is in the house. What's up? Great to see you. Hey, David from New York City. New York City. What's up? Mayday, May 1st. That's right. It's May the 1st. Let's go. Lisa Alcazar's in the house. Yes, remembering our friend Fraudit Terminator who passed away yesterday. Please keep him and his family in your thoughts and prayers. Absolutely. Let's see. Mr. Thomas, good morning, Hez and the Rash family. I don't know if you guys heard it, but they arrested the devil. They got him on possession. Let's see. Son of Ramaneg, Lisa P. Barnes, Cobra. All right, so. Oh, wait, Highway Star is here. Highway Star, yeah. There he is. All right, great to have you here. Yep, there he is. Boom. So, yeah. Lexi Ann, what's up? Great to see ya. So, like I said, for those of you just joining us, I started the show today because this morning the first thing I heard was the news that Fraudit Terminator passed away. God bless him and his family. Thoughts and prayers with him and them, of course. Donna Ray, what's up? Great to see you, as always. And so there's that. Like I said, today, I don't know. I'm gonna, like I said, I was in a weird headspace anyway. And then I read that. It's like, oh boy, here we go. It's supposed to get cold and rainy and nasty today and tomorrow. And oh boy, so that's gonna be fun. I got so much to look forward to. Oh goodness gracious me. Anyway, hello, welcome to the show. At least we can hang out for a little while and have some fun together. I'm gonna drink some coffee. That's what I'm gonna do. And Minnie Hez is here today. He's sleeping in the other room. Usually on Thursday, usually his mom gets him on Wednesday. But my daughter actually had oral surgery yesterday, so my ex was with her at the hospital, so she couldn't come get him. So he stayed with me yesterday, so she'll get him today. So he's here now, so that's cool. He's asleep right now, but it's always good to have him around. Always cheers me up. Seeing him always makes me happy. So anyway, seeing you guys also makes me happy. Always great to have you guys here. Good way to start the day. At the morning show. My knees are so stiff from my job too. Urgh. Oh boy. Fun. So anyway, I was looking at some of the videos we got yesterday, and there's quite a bit to choose from. And I was thinking of starting with something that we haven't done in a little bit. I mean, every once in a while we do some, but just to mix it up a little bit and spread the love. I wanted to do a Radical video this morning. All right. And it looks like it's a good old window smash, or at least, yeah, it looks like it's a good old window smash video. We haven't seen one of those in a minute. So why don't we go ahead and start the show with a new Regical video? All right. Woohoo. All right. Yeah, I think that'll be a good. Wait, what? What?
Ah, man, listen, I gotta tell you guys about window smash videos, man. Here's the problem, okay? If you get pulled over and the cop says, "Can I see your license?" You're supposed to give him your license and registration and whatever else he asks for. But that's not how it works, man. I don't care if a lawyer does tell you that, because he works for the state. He's a corporate fiction, man. When a cop pulls you over and asks you for ID, what you're supposed to say is, "Screw you, pig! Throw my ass in jail!" And then they bust your window, and they haul you off to jail, and then you sue them. And then you get paid, It's all about making money. Trying to get paid. It's all about pimping, honey. That's why I'm the pimp. You're the simp. I've been eating all the shrimp. And, yeah, so, don't show the window bust video. How about that? Ow! Dang nabbit! Oh,
Voodoo dolls. Here's a video, guys. All right. Magical. So magical. Let's go.
So that makes 4 squad cars and at least 5 people.
Oh, look on the bright side, so shit. You do have 6 windows, so one might survive.
Hello, spring. Goodbye, smooth ride. But old man Winter has his way with the highways.
Just so everybody knows, I'm getting pulled over. This cop is right behind me. He's got my tags. And he knows he's going to pull me over. And he's just waiting for a reason other than a seatbelt, I imagine. Because I wasn't speeding. I had it on cruise.
Yes, and everyone knows that if you have cruise control on, it's entirely impossible to speed. Or not. I'm gonna go with or not.
And now, we're doing over the speed limit. We're doing 47. We're slowing down. We're doing 45. And now he's pulling me over in a 40.
Now, cow, give him a moment.
So we'll see if I get another speeding ticket and no insurance ticket.
Insurance? Well, you're the one mentioning it. Also, what is a bigger number, 47 or 40? I don't think he gets it, Gal.
How you doing?
Look at the plates on the vehicle there.
My property, right?
You got a license plate on it.
No, that's state law.
I see, so state law doesn't apply to you specifically, so shit. Now, isn't that adorable? It's wrong, but adorable.
Your ID and registration.
I don't carry registration. Why, there's no plates.
Is the vehicle not registered?
No.
You got insurance on the vehicle?
No, I'm not required. Again, that's state law.
I'll be right back with you.
All right, thank you, sir. Well, we'll see how they do it.
Oh, wait a minute, guys. Look at this. We got 2 Australian from Griffey. It's Taser Thursday. News Now Voodoo, you know what that means.
Taser Thursday? Wait a minute, man. Isn't it like August over there in Australia? Yeah, it's May 1st here in the States, man. So, may I not get tased today? Yeah, there you go. May the 4th be well. It's not the 4th yet. There's gonna be a sale on Star Wars merch, man, in a couple days. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy any. In fact, I'm gonna find Hez's Luke Skywalker and I'm gonna poop on it because he bought it in 1977 and still has it. Not anymore. Ha ha ha! What are you gonna do? Oh, crap! Oh no! I'm gonna wear a fur coat, man!
He was telling me yesterday he wanted me to go online and see if I could find him a coat made out of quokka fur. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen, buddy. Sorry. And then he told me he was going to, what did you call that place? He said it. He said that he goes quokka hunting on the worst island. I said, what does that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, it's the name of the place. It's like Rotten Island or Ruckus Island or worse. It's something bad. I don't remember, man. It's crap. But that's where I go quokka hunting. So I'll make my own damn sweater vest out of it. I'll do whatever I gotta do, man. And then I'll have some wallaby boots. Yeah, that'll be awesome, won't it? Oh, dang nabbit, has come on. Oh, stop it. What's he gonna hit me? Oh, no, rottenest. It's the rottenest island. It's so rotten. It's the rottenest island. Yeah, that's where I go. Yeah, how do you like that? Oh, dang nabbit.
Anyway, it looks like while we're here, we just got joined by Kingston 2000 who said good morning all. That's everybody. That's all it is. Oh my goodness gracious me. Anyway. Oh, yeah, the video we were watching. Haha. All right, back to Radical, man. Let's go.
Oh, do we have another one pulling up? I think so. Yep, here comes another one. Hey, Tony. The county sheriff's got me pulled over here at the auction house over here in Raymond. I don't know what they're doing yet. They've got my license, but another one just pulled up, and the guy specifically asked me about the plates, and I told him they're not required. He said, well, what about registration? I said, well, that's not required either. You know, those are state laws. So he's just running a check on me now. I just wanted to call somebody to let them know what's, you know, they got me pulled over. But there's two of them back here. And I want you to stay on the phone with me until this is over with. Thank you, sir.
Sir, would this Tony fella perhaps be the captain of your rowboat?
Want to shut the vehicle off and step out for me real quick?
He's asked me to shut the vehicle off and step out for him.
Well, no, he's actually telling you. It's called a lawful order during a traffic stop. Not to mention you can't place a question mark after his sentence. Says, well, you could, but then it would just be a sentence with a question mark at the end. That's not really a question.
I don't want to.
Well, you're going to have to.
Why?
I'm giving you a direct.
So let me get this straight. Tony on the phone there told you what exactly? Tell the officer you don't want to? Is that his legal advice? I mean, the sovereign citizen lawyer types, they are not lawyers. As a matter of fact, they are also in violation of the law, practicing law without a license. Well, pseudo law.
What crime have I committed?
Put on the window.
Can you get a supervisor?
I am a supervisor.
Okay.
Okay, your vehicle is not registered and there's no insurance. So we're going to impound the vehicle.
You have no right to do that. That would be theft, sir. I have a right to secure my property. This is private property. You have no lien against it.
And you have no right to have this vehicle on the road.
I most certainly do. Do you know your constitution, sir?
Yes,
I have a right to travel upon the land in my own personal private conveyance.
Well, then next time, drive a wheelbarrow. You're going to have to get Tony over, though, because he's going to have to push you. Doesn't matter what you call your car. Still a car. Or automobile. Or in your case, a rowboat.
You have...
Radical, he gets me every time. His commentary is so good. Griffey for 5 Australian. If you leave quokkas alone, I won't tase you for a week. Joey, kick News Now Voodoo.
Boy, mate, you know what? I'll be happy to do so. Oh, thank you. I like that idea a lot. All right. Hey, Voodoo, I got something for you, mate. What do you want? Yeah, the baby, he's a little punk, but you're a punk too. What do you want? Hey, I wanted to show you me feet. Oh, no, not that. Oh, that hurts. Oh, kangaroos kick hard, man. Oh, man. What does this say? If I leave him alone, you won't tase me for a week. A whole week with no tasings, or be nice to quackers. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, now you said if I leave them alone, but that doesn't mean I can't stop eating them, right? I can still eat them, right? Ah! Oh no! Wait, what the heck? Stop it! Come on, there you go. Oh no! Oh, it hurts! It hurts!
Azabadabadoo. All right, there we go. Anyway, thank you so much, Griffey. Back to the video. Woo-hoo. Yeah, come on. There we go.
I have no third-party interest in this. This is my third-party conveyance, and I have shown no other.
Oh, what happened? Is that the end of your sentence? You have shown no other? First of all, you're speeding. Second of all, you're driving without illegal plates. And third of all, your car doesn't come back with insurance on the system. And, well, fourth of all, you're displaying your stupidity out in public without a license to dumb.
Did you get that, Tony? Well, I'm going to need someone to come bail me out of jail. They're going to take me to jail. My phone is in my car, and it is recording. My other phone, it is in the car, and it is recording. You gonna be able to help me out and get me bailed out?
Hold on a second. This is your last chance to get out of the vehicle.
I'm not gonna do it, sir. I have a right to secure my person and my property.
If I've got to force you out of that vehicle, you're going to jail.
I understand that, and I'm gonna let you violate my rights because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not putting up a fight. This is all on camera.
I understand that, but we're going to impound the vehicle. You have no registration. You have no insurance.
And that's a state law.
Oh, here's another one for you.
You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
You cannot override my constitutional right to travel upon the land in my own personal conveyance. And it has already been upheld in the higher courts. It has already been upheld in the higher courts. You cannot infringe upon that right by requiring of licensing, registration fees, or anything.
Unless you're driving a vehicle on a public road, which is exactly what you're doing, no matter how much dancing you do to change the name of the thing you're in.
The debate this, okay? That's what the court.
Right.
The whole court.
They're again trying to make me open the door. There's another squad car, another black one pulled up, and now they've got 4 officers around my vehicle. I'm taking my keys out so you don't have to worry. I'm not going to run. I just turned the truck off and turned the keys out, or turn the truck off and took the keys out.
I mean, who exactly are you talking to? Are you talking to Phone Tony or the police officer standing next to your car? Because the police officer is unable to understand you with your window up. Yeah, weirdo.
I'm gonna put the keys. I'm gonna put the keys back in so I can roll the window down.
Well, look at that. He figured it out.
Going on accessory. Yeah, it is not stolen. You can check with Nate Herman of Nate's Auto in Waterloo. That's who I bought it from. And another one just pulled up. So that makes 4 squad cars and at least 5 people.
Sir, we're trying to do this in an amicable way.
And if you were upholding, if you took an oath to uphold the Constitution,
That's right.
that's right. And what did you do? Did you swear on the Bible to do that?
The Bible? What the hell does that thing have to do with this? There's something called separation of church and state. Your Bible is not involved in any of that.
One of it, what I swore is also is to enforce state law, which is what I'm trying to do.
Okay, but at the same time that you took an oath to uphold the Constitution, do you know the Constitution cannot be overridden by your lower courts? Do you understand the state court is a lower court? That's right. You're not. I'm not gonna argue with him. That's right. And I imagine this guy's the muscle. He again tried to unlock or open my door.
Imagine this guy is the muscle. You know, he's got lots of officers around your car right now, Skinny Magoo. That's adorable. He actually thinks he's a tough guy, isn't he? With his Tony on the phone.
Break our way in.
He just threatened to break his way in.
Well, first of all, you got the questions wrong. They're not asking questions, they're telling you to get out of the car. And this is not a threat, this is a promise. In the form of a bit of information. With the cause being, meaning you have to take responsibility for your actions, a foreign concept, I'm sure. But with you resisting, that is actually the cause of what's gonna happen next. So, good luck with that.
That's breaking and entering. When they impound my vehicle, that's theft, grand theft auto.
Calm down, Carl. I'm sure he understood what he just said. Auto, huh? I wonder what that is. Mister, I'm driving a conveyance. I'm sorry, traveling in.
Now somebody's in the back. He's doing something with the tag. My plates, I guess. I bought it from Nate Herman from Nate's Auto.
Nate Herman and Nate's Auto.
1823 Commercial Street, I believe. I've got his number if you'd like. 1821. They just asked about Nate Herman's Auto, who I bought the vehicle from. I already offered that information. They said it didn't matter. Now he's asking for information on it.
You know, I'm just imagining Tony sitting on his chair in his home, just watching a movie with some popcorn and listening to this dumb idiot on the phone. And the real question is, of course, which one is more entertaining? Dumb on the phone or his movie?
You get my text that somebody stole my tools out of the back of the truck last night. He just shined his flashlight in here looking for something, I guess. I'm gonna put my inhaler in my pocket, so in case I need that. It's sitting between the seats.
Oh, you've got an inhaler. Did it come with or without the smokes? You stupid man.
And they clearly see that I'm putting it in my pocket. Now he's asking me to come out.
No, he's telling you. There's a difference.
The one guy's got his hand on his taser. I already told him I'm not violent, I'm not resisting.
But they're not mind readers now, are they? So the first claim is just you saying, and the second one is just an outright lie because you are resisting right now.
Little. Any more time. Any more time.
And I'm not going to tell you anything different. I have a right to secure my person and my property. You have no right to infringe upon that by any lower court. Now, if you want to break and enter, grand theft auto, kidnap, imprison, then you go ahead and do so. Those are all violations of my rights, and I'll be glad to make my claims in court. And that's where you'll have to make your claim. You're right. That's where you'll have to make your claim. Well, the one guy's getting his baton out. He's going to break the window. Huh? He's not supposed to, no. Everything they're threatening to do, they are not allowed to do.
Tony, come on, man. Stop lying to the stupid man. The stupid man is already in trouble. So, soft shit, why don't you ask where Tony lives so you can actually give it to the officers as well so they can pay him a visit? I don't know what's worse. The soft shits doing the dumb or the people scamming them into this stupidity? Because I'm pretty sure Tony sold him some kind of script. He's not really good at it, though. Soft shit really needs to read up on the script a bit more. I'm missing a few things here. I do not consent. I'm not answering questions. I want to talk to my lawyer. Instead, he wants to talk to his Tony.
What he wants to do is break and enter first. Then he wants to kidnap me, imprison me, and then hold me for ransom. And in the meantime, hold my vehicle for ransom, my property, my personal private property.
I mean, it takes a lot to impress me, soft shit, but that sentence being completely wrong, each and every word of it, now that is impressive for all the wrong reasons.
You told me that before, and I told you I'm not going to change anything I say. You just said, are you ready?
Y'all ready for this?
He's breaking a back window so they can reach in and taser me. They just broke my back passenger window.
Wait a minute, roll back the tape.
They just broke my back passenger window.
Back aft your window. Wait a minute, is this Tony's car? Tony, what are you doing? The car's getting busted up. I mean, is it still entertaining?
Okay, before there's any violence, let me get out.
Go ahead and get out.
Step out now.
Step out now.
Step out now, or you will be tased. Get out of the vehicle now.
Hands going behind my back. Let me put my phone down.
Phone down. Go.
Well, I mean, you got out of the car real quick. At least we can hear the officers now. You know, your door and windows are open. But yeah, stupid phone, Tony. And on that note, remember to tickle the bell on all things around us. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Tony gave him another advice. And he comes out with, I don't want to. What kind of advice is that?
I don't want to.
What are you gonna have?
Why?
Pennsylvania versus Mims.
All right. Round of applause for Ragical. Yes. Love it. Oh, man, he's so good. Yes, he is. So that was, I like that one because that was, because I always say this. So hearing Ragical say it, it's like, yes. It's like these subset gurus, and this is another thing that I always say because it always blows my mind is this idea like you get arrested, you get thrown in jail, whatever, and I kind of get why, because it's written in the script, right? It's like, oh, well, if we tell them this, then they could get arrested. And then they'll know that we're wrong. No, we'll say that if you get arrested, that proves we're right. That the government is trying to do this to you and trying to do that to you, because if they weren't, then they wouldn't arrest you. See? So it in their brains, which barely function to begin with, for them to buy this, they say, oh, this just proves that the guru was telling the truth. But to me, it's clear as a bell that what should happen when they get arrested is that they should realize and get mad at the dude who grifted them, who conned them into believing this lie, into buying this lie, because it's easy, like it's bad enough with the idea. But you know, people are spending money on fake license plates. They're spending money on fake IDs. They're spending money filling out these forms to get their name changed to all caps or not all caps, or KVC trust fund or whatever nonsense. They're canceling all their contracts with the state. They're doing paperwork. They're doing things. They're spending money. So it's like, instead of getting mad at the person who stole their money by telling them, by convincing them of this lie, they get mad at the cops for busting them for doing this stuff. It's like, it's completely backwards. You should get mad at the idiot who sold you on this idea, not at the cops for saying, no, that's not true. And then you say, yes, it is. Well, why is it true? Because some dude told you it was true that was trying to get money off of you? Is that why you believe it? Well, no, there's a thing in the Constitution that says something. Okay, what? Well, you know the law. What law? Well, it's in Black's Law Dictionary. Oh, that's not the law. So what are you talking about? Bull in a hole, what's up? Texas Tim, how's it going? Sue Bear, what's up? Let's see, anyone else I didn't say hello to? Tiny's here, what's up? Bull in a hole, all right. Anybody else I missed, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. And as always, again, anyone who's just joining us, I started the show today by having a moment of silence for Fraudit Terminator passed away. That was the first thing I saw this morning, was an email about that. So, God bless him and his family, and thoughts and prayers with them. Hez, you're not a scholar. They are. I challenge you to disprove it with illogic and imaginary facts. Oh, dagnabbit. You're right. Why did the sovereign citizen cross the road? That's none of your business. I'm free to travel on my way without being harassed. Am I being detained? And you know what, Nightmare? That's not too far from the truth, too. That's what's crazy about it. Like, I've seen so many examples where it's like, excuse me, sir, why are you filming? Or, oh, will you please not film me? And immediately their response to that is, what law am I breaking? I'm not breaking the law. You can't tell me this is legal. I have a constitutional right to do this. It's like, why do you immediately jump to that? I've heard people, many people, specifically say to these guys, look, it isn't about whether or not you have rights. It isn't about whether or not it's legal. It's about, we're asking you just out of basic decency to just not film us because we don't like it. So please, just out of kindness, just because you're to be a good person, just, they can't. They cannot be kind because it's kind. They cannot be nice because it's nice. All they can do is aggravate people and piss people off and egg people on and poke the bear so that they get a big violent reaction for their YouTube channel. Yeah. They cannot show even the tiniest little amount of decency. They immediately go to, well, it's legal. Well, I have my rights. Okay, fine. But just on a human level as a person, could you please not film me? No, I'm going to film you whether you like it or not. I'm going to enforce my will upon you. You tyrant. Well, wait a minute. You're enforcing your will upon me and calling me a tyrant? I don't know. My newspaper had a story about a sovereign citizen going commando in public. They got charged for indecent exposure. Oh my goodness gracious me. You guys are awesome. I love it. You definitely helped cheer me up. And between you and Minnie has, it helps. Anyway. So yeah, that's just it always, and I always try to think like in my I've looked into this, I've seen things where stuff like this happened. Like, in other words, what I'm getting into is, or discussing is like when, so that's why I like watching these court cases, when sovereign citizens make these arguments to see like, when has this ever actually worked? And then I watch these court cases and they don't. They never do. It never works. Because it doesn't. But also like wondering specifically in cases where there actually is loss, injury, or harm. And again, that goes back to one of the many reasons why the sovereign citizen specifically mentality, because the frauditor mentality, like Schrodinger's cat always used to say, they're sovereign citizens light, right? It's like you take that philosophy, but you don't want to double down on that. Like frauditors, they have licenses, they have registrations on their cars. They just are going to argue ID refusal videos to make money, but ultimately they'll give the ID if they have to, because they're not going to cross that line. They're not that dumb, but they're dumb. I mean, there are some frauditors that are soft-sets. There's a handful of them out there that have crossed into the zone where they do both. But what ends up happening, though, is they take this philosophy, they take this idea, with the Sovset idea specifically, I think is much more dangerous. Because, and again, we've seen it several times already, they get violent. Like the people who actually really believe this stuff get violent. They're willing to kill or die for this idea, this nonsensical idea that isn't true. And it gets scary. And I always wonder, specifically when it comes to the car insurance thing, like, what happens if you get in an accident and it's your fault? What do they do? Like, seriously, like when that happens, what do they do? Oh, man, my car's smashed and somebody's injured and we need hospital bills and this and that. And how are you going to pay for it? Oh, well, I'm a sovereign, so just use my invisible trust fund that doesn't exist to pay your bills. It'll all be good. And if somebody dies in the accident, what do they go to the funeral? Don't cry. Don't cry for your loved one, because it's okay that I killed them because I did so while traveling. So nobody's rights were violated. So be happy that I got to travel unencumbered by stupid insurance. Like, what do you do in those situations? Like, I'll just pay for it. For what? If you do thousands of dollars worth of damage, if you kill somebody with your car and it's an accident, fine. But you're gonna compensate the family by giving them what, $50 that you got in your wallet at the time? Oh, don't cry over your dead cousin or your dead son or whatever. Here's $20. I got money. Oh wait, real money? I thought that was a government issued quandary. What a douche canoes. All right, news now enemy. What's up? Courts are open to the public. Try filming a jury trial. Well, there's actually, who is it? Colin, definitely not Cromwell, I think. He's done that. Go to the court, ask the judge for permission to film. He said, okay, go ahead. And the entire, there's an entire channel, the one that did all of the Blandino videos, our Nevada judges. That's what they did. Their whole channel is based on they went to the Nevada court and asked them for permission to film. They're like, yeah, sure, go ahead. But Kova makes the point. Yes, they asked. Yes, they asked. That's exactly the thing. Hey, what's up, Lessinator? It's like, it's not that difficult. Even the video that I made where I did a post office audit. I said in the video, like, how did I get to do this and I didn't get in trouble? Because I just asked. I literally just went in there and asked if I had permission to film, and they're like, yeah, go ahead. You can ask permission. Yeah, they might say no. But if they say yes, cool. And then you just do it, and then that's it. Like, they usually have, and I think this is where the argument comes from with these idiots. They usually have something. Like, if you ask and they say yes, like if it's in a courtroom, they'll say, just please don't get the faces of the jurors. Right? If you're a frauditor, the first thing you're going to do is film the faces of the jurors and zoom in on them and make sure you post them on your website. Or they'll say, just please don't film any of the witnesses. Well, they're going to go out of their way to make sure they film the witnesses. Like, whatever the rules are, if you do ask, and they give you limitations, they have to violate those limitations. They must. It's in their DNA to break the rules. Because they're rules. Want to hear a joke about a roof? The first one's on the house. Or the victims, yeah, you're not supposed to get the victims either. Exactly. They'll usually give you, like, don't film this, don't film that. Oh, no, you can't tell me not to film stuff. I have to film everything. David E. Persons, a priest, a minister, and a rabbit walk into a blood bank. The clerk looks at the rabbit and says, "What are you doing here?" And he says, "I'm a typo." Yep. I like it. I like it a lot. That's a good one. That's a good one. Because what's cool about it is it's the old, I mean, that's an old setup for a joke, a priest, a rabbi, and a minister, whatever. But it's in no way offensive to anybody. Like, oh, what are you doing here, rabbit? Oh, I'm a typo. I love it. Only legitimate journalists should be allowed to video in court. Well, here's the thing. Again, I get it in terms of asking permission, not just like, if you're going to make it public, then yes, of course. But that goes back to the argument that the frauditors use to try and get away with it is, well, technically freedom of press applies to everybody and anybody could be a journalist. My thing is, because they'll always say, well, what are you saying? To be a legitimate journalist, I have to work for CNN or NBC or something? No. But to be a legitimate journalist, at the very least, at the bare minimum, you need to engage in journalism. And these guys don't. What they do every single time is the equivalent to a journalist starting a fire or arson so that he could go outside and cover the story of a building that's on fire. They started the fire. That's the same thing here. Every single frauditor video, every single one. If they'll say, oh, I'm working on a story, but I can't tell you what it is or whatever. But if you actually listen to their arguments and like their comment section and when they are on their shows doing their live streams and they're talking, they always say the story they're working on is the deplorable way that these servants treat their bosses. That's the story, right? But they never film the way that the people who work there, not the servants, not the slaves, the employees, treat not their bosses, but the customers. When they have their customers, you're supposedly working on a story of how the employees treat the customers. But we never see that. And that's never what you do. The story is how badly they treat the customers. But you go in there and you cause havoc. You started the fire. You're covering the story of these people acting that way. They're acting that way because you're being a butterbrain douche canoe. They don't treat the general public like that. You're not uncovering how they treat the general public. You're not uncovering the way they treat the customers. You're uncovering the way they treat a random idiot that's breaking the rules intentionally and refuses to stop. Half the time, these guys aren't even a customer. They have no legitimate reason to be there. And if they do, it's because they're just making something up. Oh, I want to buy a 1-cent stamp. No, you don't. You're just trying to make an excuse for being a legitimate reason to be there. Oh, I want to fill out a FOIA request. No, you don't actually want to fill out a FOIA. You're not going to do anything with the information. You just want to be able to say that you had a legitimate reason for being there. Oh, well, I did every do FOIA. Bunch of crap. Alrighty, so we got a couple things. Why is Peter Pan always flying? He never lands. Oh my goodness. And then Sue Bear asked about the drawings. So yeah, I got some Sue Bear drawings right here. Let's go. Where? There we go. There's one. And there's another one. No, I know what she meant. Uncle Artie made me a dozen coffee mugs, custom coffee mugs with my logo on them, but they're all different. Each one is unique. The idea is that News Now Voodoo got in and sabotaged the operation, and that's why some are different colors or crooked or whatever. So each one's unique. I got a dozen of them, and I was going to bring back the Wheel of Names and do a drawing, pick 12 names, and those will be the 12 people who get them. So that's what Sue Bear's talking about, I'm pretty sure, is when's that drawing. I did say next month. Today's May 1st. But as you may have already realized, this morning I was distracted. Well, first of all, I already got my head somewhere else before I even started this morning. But then when I came here, the first thing I saw was that Fraudit Terminator passed away. So, like, right now, I'm like, I didn't even, like, think about all that right now until just now when she said that. I'm like, oh, yeah. So I'm sorry. It'll probably be, well, since tomorrow's Friday, maybe we'll wait till Monday. And that way, since Monday's, like, the worst day, we'll have something fun to do on Monday, something to look forward to so we can enjoy our Monday. Be almost home, mon ami. All right. What do we got? All right, here we go. Billy Joel and two frauditors were out frauditing and were accused of arson. Billy Joel said, "We didn't start the fire. It's always burning since the world's been turning. Say, we didn't start the fire. No, we didn't light it." Yeah. Tomorrow's Friday. My brain's still stuck on Monday. Yeah. Yep. Oh, man. Whew. Yeah, I woke up at 3 this morning, guys, and I could not fall back asleep because I don't know. So, well, I'll just tell you guys what's going on because I gotta go through it in my head anyway because I gotta be mentally prepared for whatever's going to happen when I go to work today. So, I was having an issue for a while, and I complained to you guys about it before, where my computer at work broke down on me about a month ago. And that day, the day that it broke, because my computer wasn't working, I wasn't able to print out my numbers for my drawer, my cash drawer at the end of the day. So ever since that day, it's been off. But we kind of knew and assumed that, that's why. Because I never got the numbers for that day, so it wasn't going to be 100% accurate. So yesterday, after 5 o'clock, we still had customers coming in. We closed at 5, so we had to wrap everything up quick. So I had my manager count my drawer for me, and it wasn't short. It was actually over. But now I've been obsessing all night with why, what happened, what did I do, I got a calculator, I do everything on the calculator, I got it all, and then, like I said, I woke up at 3 in the morning, and then I started thinking about that and freaking out, and then I couldn't fall back asleep. So now I'm like, what's gonna happen? I'm gonna go to work, I don't know. Like, it's not under, it's over, but I don't know, it's still wrong. And I usually don't, years ago, I worked as a cashier, but I never really have money jobs. Even this isn't really a money job, but I do deal with it. So, I don't know. I mean, hopefully it's probably going to be nothing like, oh, well, when I didn't print out that thing that one day because the computer didn't work and, my numbers are off because of that. So we'll just fix it and then go back to 0 and it'll be fine. And, I'll be sitting here worrying for nothing. But again, I woke up at 3. I couldn't fall back asleep because I started thinking about that and I'm freaking out about that. And then I get the email that Frauditor Terminator died. Fraudit Terminator passed away. And then it's just like, oh no. One of the worst things working with money is being over or under and then trying to figure out the numbers and why it happened. Yeah, exactly. Well, it doesn't matter because past, present, and future all walked into a bar. Man, it was tense. That's awesome sandwich sauce. All righty. Speaking of which, anyway, it's time to get into the next video. What do we got here? We got about let's see, we got about 20 minutes. Hez, are you confessing to no? That's the thing. I know for a fact it wasn't a customer, that I took too much money from a customer. What I think happened, honestly, is that when I roll over to my head, like I said, I think it's that when my computer broke, I couldn't print out the report for that day. I couldn't get the numbers for that one day. And ever since then, my drawer has been off. But like I have like my change, and then I have my, my money that I make every day. But the amount that I keep in the drawer, oh, you were being sarcastic. Yeah, I'm sitting here explaining it to you. Like I guess I'm practicing how I'm going to try to explain it to my boss later. I don't know. But anyway, thank you. Yes. I know. But again, I'm like, so I'm like, wait, what? No. I would never. That's not me. But anyway, yeah, we got about 20 minutes to the cupcake dance. So let's go ahead and how about and I got a 10-minute video from Unclean, and I got an 18-minute video from NCR. So let's see. What do you think? Unclean or NCR? You guys got a preference in the chat? Unclean or NCR? Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Tim Hicks, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tim. All right, Florida June, yeah. Florida Rashers Breakfast Club. All right, we got one vote. It's for NCR, so we're going to do NCR News Network. All right. Let's go. All right. I need to find a video of Audit Everything getting arrested. Yeah. But in the meantime, here's some NCR News Network for your entertainment purposes. Happy Thursday.
Hi folks, today I have a video from Auditing Everything, where he goes to a Mississippi probation and parole office and gets arrested. But before we start today's video, as always, a big thank you to all of my current and new channel members and subscribers. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going, so I thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the page. Leave a like and a comment because it helps with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel, NCR Movie Network, and the podcast, The Craptown Florida Man Power Ranking. Episode 32 is out right now. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
All right.
How can I help you?
I'm just looking around right now for a minute. Yeah, I'm just looking around right now for a second.
What you feeling?
Oh, I'm doing a video for my partner now.
You're lying.
For news,
Well, that stuff over here.
for news.
People with information on it, just don't film that.
Yeah, you want to move it? You want to get out the way?
No,
You don't want to move it?
No.
Well, I can film it.
no, you can't.
If it's right here.
Personal information.
I understand. If I can see it from right here, though,
That don't make any difference.
That's
If it's got private information on it.
it should be in private. It should not be where the public can
That
see
don't
it.
matter.
And you shouldn't be in there in the first place. So we're both asked out on that one. As you realize, this is a probation and parole office. It's a non-traditional public forum. You have no First Amendment rights there. To be honest, if they wish to trespass you, they can do so. They can ask you to leave and stop recording. And it wouldn't be a violation of your constitutional rights. Because, like I said, this is not a traditional public forum.
This
You
is
say it
private
don't.
right here.
You say it don't matter, sir, but it's okay.
And you cannot go through one door.
I see the sign right here. Can I get you to move there so I can go? So I
You
can,
cannot.
but I'm finna film over that way.
I don't care what you're filming over that way.
So,
I
okay.
told you this is private stuff over
I
here.
understand
You
that.
can be asked to leave, and I'm asking you to go out.
I'm just asking you to move so I can film that way.
Call the police department. Tell them to
For
move
what?
on.
Call the police department for what? Because I'm aiming my camera that way?
No, because I told you there's private stuff over here. You can't do
I
private.
just said, can you move it? Because I want to get a shot at it. Okay, man. And you calling the police?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because I asked you to step on. And
You
you're not
you
doing it.
never asked me. Did you ask me to
I just-
leave?
yes,
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
And we're calling shenanigans, folks, because our frauditor here has been told twice now to leave. On the second request, the parole officer or probation officer had asked the receptionist to call law enforcement. At this point, Audit Everything is in violation of Mississippi Title 97, State Statute 97, 1793, trespassing. Any person who knowingly enters the land of another without permission or without the land being accompanied by the landowner or the leasee of the land or the agent of such land ownership or landowner's lease shall be guilty of a misdemeanor. Upon conviction, shall be punished on its first offense of a fine of $200. Seeing as this is not the first time he's been charged with trespassing and has possibly gotten other convictions for trespassing, he would have to pay a big fine or actually get some jail time.
I asked you to just leave. When you said you was gonna film it, I asked you to please leave.
No, you said before I asked you to leave.
Well, you've been told now. I mean,
I
didn't
ain't-
say that you filming.
Am I doing anything wrong though?
Yes, sir. You're filming this over here. I told you that.
It's not against the law.
When I told you private stuff on here that you can't be filming, yes, it is.
No, it's not against the law.
So
Sir.
I think what
You got a name? You got a name?
Ronnie Hicks.
Ronnie Hicks. What's your position?
I'm just probation officer.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you, Ronnie.
You too.
So now, what's gonna happen when the police get here?
Nothing. They're just gonna ask you to leave.
They gonna make me leave? You want me to leave? I ain't even did nothing. I ain't even did my business yet.
You filmed all you wanted to film.
No, I
don't
haven't.
have a problem with that. All this is private. It's public stuff.
I know,
You
so
film
I
whatever
haven't.
you want to
I'm not
do.
finished
But
though.
when you start getting into private
I
stuff,
just turned my
that's
camera
different.
that way, and now I gotta leave. You saying because I turned my camera that way, I got to leave now?
When you filming stuff that's private, yes.
No, I think I should be able to see it from public
I tell you
space.
what you want to see and what you can't see.
Okay, sir.
That's beside the point.
Uh,
I tell you something's private, it's private.
if it's private, it should be in private.
No,
But I need to file a public record request. Y'all have forms?
for what?
Public records, Mississippi public records. Y'all have forms?
Go on to the Department of Corrections website and pull that up.
No, I can do it here. I went there, I called them. They said come to the department.
We don't have nothing on that. You can pull up. We don't have a computer you can get.
You got a supervisor I can talk to? I need somebody that know how to do this.
I want to speak to your.
Andy. Hey, Andy. Come here.
Did you tell them I ain't do nothing? Did you at least tell them I ain't do nothing?
Nobody said you don't know.
You called the police, I got to be done something.
When I tell you you can't record something over here that's private, and you keep coming on recording.
No, I asked you just to move it so I can get a shot of that area. That's what I asked you.
You can shoot. You got a shot of this there from right there.
You ain't listening.
This is all private stuff.
Okay.
It's private
But see,
files
this what I
and
know.
everything.
This what I understand right here. I can stand right here. I can stand right here. And I can stand right there.
and you can stand outside.
I understand.
Boom. Roasted.
I was just saying.
But it don't matter. This is something. This is for people
I'm just
that's
saying.
coming in on probation.
No,
And they
I
sign
come for a
stuff and they
service.
write their numbers on.
How you doing, sir? Do you know anything about the Mississippi Public Records Act?
But what?
Mississippi Public Records Act.
I have no idea.
Can you go? I'm trying to get a form so I can fill out an open records request, public record
I
request.
think you have to do that probably at Central Office in Jackson or somewhere like that.
No,
right
they told me I come here.
Huh?
They told me I come here. They told me ask the supervisor, and then they say if you don't know.
Well, I'm telling you, you're gonna have to ask somebody in Jackson. Go to.
You know,
don't have access to anything.
I know it's a law. I can come here. It's a law that I can do in any public building.
Now, he's partially correct. Yes, he can go to file a FOIA request under the Mississippi Freedom of Information Act in any government building, but where there's our exceptions, he has to go to a specific office or contact a specific office to get those records. And the Department of Corrections is one of those offices. So he would need to contact the Department of Corrections in Jackson, Mississippi to get the records he's trying to request. It is stated that in the Mississippi Open Records Act.
But I'm telling you, you'll have to ask somebody at our central office about that. We have communication officers and stuff like that.
Can you call them?
Huh?
Can you just call them for me? Because I'm here. I'm here. I'm walking.
No, you need to just go see them.
I'm saying I'm walking. I'm here. The law makes it the way I don't have to go nowhere else because you put you and I can turn it in.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm telling you, you'll have to talk to them. You have to go to Jackson and talk to them, not here.
I'm hearing. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. Listen, if you can look it up. Listen,
I'm telling you, we don't have that form here in this office. It is in Jackson at the communication officer's office.
Okay, that's what
You can do it down there.
Listen, if y'all don't have a form, that's
No,
okay.
we do not.
Okay, that's
Not in
okay.
this office.
I understand. Just listen to me for a second. That's okay too, sir.
To you.
That's okay not having a form. I can fill it out on a blank sheet of paper and still turn it in here.
No, you can't turn it in here.
I'm trying to let you know. If you'll go look the act up, you will know I'm telling the truth.
Well, he's fairly intelligent. He's full of shit.
But now you'll be denying my FOIA request.
What kind of form do you want?
It's a Freedom of Information Act.
What kind of information do you want?
I want like how old this building is, how name, salary, dates, titles, like title, salary, start dates, and stuff like that. Public information.
None of that information.
I'm saying just some careful. Just listen. If I fill it out, you would just send it to the person with the information. I can come right back to this.
No, that ain't the way it works.
You keep cutting me off. You won't even let me finish.
You have to go see them.
You got a name, man?
Excuse me?
You got a name?
Why do you want my name?
You work for the public, right?
Why do you want my name?
I'm telling you why I want your name because you work for the public and you should and she recording. So now she's making
You don't know what I'm doing.
she's making a public record. If you is record, I'm telling you now, this is called a legal hold. Don't delete it. If you delete it, that'll be destroy a public record, man. That's all I'm saying. And now I need to file a public request for that.
Bottom line, not gonna happen.
Not gonna happen. No, not gonna happen.
Have at it.
But I can do it here.
Jackson,
No, I don't.
Hey, look, man, that's all I can tell you. I can't help you no further.
So you deny my public record?
I'm saying you can't
Okay.
do it here, and I'm asking you to leave.
I'm still
I'm just hoping to leave twice.
I ain't even did nothing.
Huh?
I ain't did nothing wrong. Have I broke a law?
Only thing I know you did, you smell like weed. But I'm asking you to step out the door and go to Jackson.
Is it illegal to smell like weed?
Yeah, it is illegal.
To smell like weed?
Yeah, sure is. I mean, you got it in your system.
No, it don't.
But I'm asking you,
I could have been around
are
somebody
you
smoking.
Are you a convict? Are you a convicted convict?
I ain't answer no question.
Okay, well, get out of my office.
Why I gotta get out the office? I ain't did nothing wrong.
You can film all you want to, but I'm
I ain't
asking you
did
to
nothing
leave
wrong.
now. Leave.
This is a public building.
No,
Though it might be a government building, here's the problem. It's a non-traditional public forum. They can tell you not to record in there. He's told you to leave twice. The other gentleman's told you to leave twice. You are now in violation of the trespassing law of Mississippi, which means if the police show up, you would be arrested.
Why are you closing the gap?
Step out. Step out of the building.
This is the public.
I'm telling you, step out of the building. Call the police.
They coming, yeah. Because I want them to come and educate y'all because I can be here. I'm not doing nothing wrong. Do y'all know our rights? Do y'all know I got the right to be in here?
No, you don't. If you ain't a convict, you ain't got to be.
I do. I got the right to be in here and file my services. That's why I came in here.
I done told you can do that in Jackson.
I can do it here, sir. I wouldn't have came here if I couldn't have. Man, I hope somebody.
What's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
You can call me AE.
Okay. All right.
You got some ID?
Do I need some ID? Oh, okay. You can personal now. Them personal.
Everything you ask the person.
No, I ain't only asking public questions.
Just like you over here filming this stuff is personal.
I asked you to move there, sir, so I can get. I have business shooting my shot there. I'm a journalist. Listen, I'm a journalist.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed the video. And just remember, anyone who calls himself a journalist is a
Gathering content for a story in
You're
this
what?
journalist.
You're a journalist?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Gathering content for a story in this on this public property. You know what the freedom of press is?
This ain't public property.
This is.
No,
look, it got a Mississippi seal in here. That means.
That don't mean this public.
Yes, that does mean.
This office is for convicted felons.
All
right. And are you a convicted felon on supervision at
this is what I'm asking you. If before I become a convicted felon, don't I come in here to get put in?
No, you sure don't.
I can come here and ask questions.
Nope.
So can nobody never
give
come?
out personal information.
I ain't asking about no. I'm talking about I can come ask questions about this department, sir.
We're saying that to Jackson.
You can go online and read about the Department of Corrections.
I'm saying, but I can come in and ask questions about the department. Am I right?
No.
I don't have a right for that?
No. You can read all. We got a website. You can go and read the website all about the
I'm
department.
saying y'all being real rude in here.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
Y'all really been rude because I'm telling you because I know. Listen, what I'm saying. Only reason I'm begging you because it's my right to file a Freedom of Information
Hey,
Act.
you can go file all you want somewhere else.
Here.
But no, not here.
I'm telling you here, and then you saying this not a public place.
No, not here, bro.
Y'all all work for the government. Everybody. You know the right to record government officials in the course of their duty? That include.
I ain't saying
Okay, so why are you making me leave?
I'm just saying that we can't help you in this office.
I just want to record for a minute then. Let me finish.
No, you ain't walking through the office now.
Did I say I don't want to walk? I'm just going to walk around,
No,
record.
you're not.
Why not?
Because
I got the freedom of press, sir.
There's personal information and people and stuff in there. You ain't filming none of it.
Don't I got the freedom of press?
This ain't got nothing to do with freedom.
What I'm doing, do.
Huh?
What I'm doing, do.
You are not press. You are not gathering content for a story. You're gathering content for your YouTube channel. YouTubers are not journalists. It's been determined that frauditors like you are not journalists. Danbury, Connecticut said the same thing about Long Island audits, and a Washington state court said the same thing about another frauditor. Not to mention, in the U.S. v. Cordova rulings, they established that auditing is not an active job, and you're not there for any official business.
Where you gonna put your press at? Where you gonna put your?
I'm a journalist.
I don't think
people.
you're.
Listen, people.
I don't think you're a journalist.
They pick. You don't need. Freedom of press means you don't need. Oh, I wish. How long y'all been on the force? How long y'all don't know our rights?
How does it make you a journalist?
Because I publish my stories.
That don't make you.
Yes, it do. Hey, look it up. That makes me a journalist.
No, that makes you want to be.
No, I publish stories. That makes me a journalist. Look at. I'm telling. I can't tell you. I don't know if y'all think y'all know more than me or y'all just mad at me for something. But I'm trying to explain y'all.
I think you misled a little bit, and I think you're a little bit high.
Yes.
I ain't. Listen. This is what I'm saying.
All you smelling in there.
Yeah, that's all I smell is weed.
Cause they were smoking when I got out of the car.
What were you doing there?
Huh? Oh no, I was just on the show them put it up.
You can show.
Yeah, you said where I'm going now. You keeping me here now?
I've asked him to leave. He won't leave.
How you doing? I just tell. When I get to the top, I'm gonna explain myself.
You have ID on you, sir?
Do I need ID?
Yes, sir. You
Who
do.
applying?
Because I'm requesting to know who you are. You're in a building.
This is a public building.
Okay. So you want to
I'm just.
My camera's on too. You want to?
No, sir. I'm just.
Do you have any weapons on you? For my safety, I'm asking you one time. Do you have any weapons on you, sir?
No, sir.
Put your camera.
No,
down.
sir.
Put your camera down so I can check you. Turn around. My safety overrides anything.
Okay, you can take me down.
Put your hands against.
I don't consent to no searches and seizures.
I'm not asking you.
Oh no, I'm just gonna hold my camera. What I do? I ain't even doing nothing wrong.
Sir.
Comply to what?
Hot damn.
I ain't even doing nothing wrong, man.
Yeah, you did. You don't listen to what you're told to do.
How you doing to me?
Stop resisting, sir. Grab that goddamn camera.
What the hell not even, sir, do you see I'm not even resisting? I'm not even resisting. Why are you calling me like
Walk out.
And that's where the video ends. Our frauditor was arrested for obstruction and resisting. I'll keep an eye out for any updates on this video, but clearly he met the cop. That's not to be fucked with. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Give a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. Don't forget to check out my second channel and the podcast. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys next time. And a special thank you to all members of the news team. Without all of your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So I want to thank you all personally from the bottom of my heart. You guys mean the world to me, and I could never thank you enough for all the support you guys give me.
All right. Round of applause for NCR News Network. All right. Hello, good morning, and welcome to the show, everyone who's just joining us. The first thing we did this morning, the breaking news of the day, Fraudit Terminator has passed away. All of our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family, and our condolences. And here's a link to his channel if you guys want to check him out. And it was wild because when I heard, there was the first thing I heard this morning, and then I went back to his channel, and I had completely forgot the very first video he ever did was a live stream he did with Ray as his guest. So it was cool seeing that again. And just going back. Oh, wait a minute. Uncle Artie for $1.99. Play my mug video. News Now Voodoo must be shocked.
Oh yeah, I'm shocked, all right. I'm shocked that you're still here, man. Didn't you learn your lesson when oh wait a minute. Oh yeah, that's right. Me and Crippled Cat had nothing to do with it, and I haven't been behind all of the bad stuff happening at the bar in secret. Not at all. It had nothing to do with me. It was all Hez and Crippled Cat. Yeah. Wait, what? Oh crap! Okay, I admit it. I'm the one who pooped in the Jack Daniels. And I peed in the Thompson.
He pooed in your Jack Daniels bottles. And yeah, I saw that. That was hilarious. I didn't know if you wanted me to show it here because that's, you did it. So I didn't know if, that's your thing. But yeah, I could go ahead and I'll show it. This was created by Doc Leno with some kind of I think it's like AI or something. I don't know anything about that stuff. But let's go ahead and check it out. Here we go. Tesla is coming out with a new lawnmower. It's called the Elon. That's awesome sauce. In fact, let me download that. There you go. All right. Now I should actually be able to upload it here. And then I'll just have it. Let's see. Go to my download folder. Open. Now just waiting for everything to load. There you go. All right. Yeah. I got it to work. All right. Miranda's here. Holy crap. That's been a long time. Welcome to the show. You know what? I'm going to throw you a happy dance. What's up? All right. Welcome. Great to see you. It's been a minute for sure. All right. Let's go. Sue Bear's like, oh no, News Not Voodoo pooped in the Jack Daniels. Yeah, he sure did. But yeah, we miss you too. We're here every morning. Having fun. It's not as long as it used to be. In fact, usually we end around 7:20, 7:30. Because that's when I gotta take Mini Hez to school and then I gotta go to work. But it's great seeing you again. In fact, 7:20 is the time for the cup. Cake. Happy dance. Let's go. All right. Okay. Olay. All right. Awesome sandwich sauce. Thank you guys for joining me once again. And as always, love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Oh my goodness gracious me. All right, so it's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I can't wait. It's going to be a lot of fun. The weekend's going to be great. Right now, it's time to wrap it up. I got to take Minias to school. Thank you guys for joining me. Once again, rest in peace to Fraudit Terminator. All of our thoughts and prayers are with him and his family. Thank you guys so much. Great seeing you guys again, as always. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Yeah.
Come on,